Let's go straight to some news that's just coming in. On way from Tehran, Iran to Guangzhou in China, Mahan Air contacted Delhi airport ATC after the airline received a bomb threat for an immediate landing at Delhi. Delhi ATC suggested the aircraft to go to Jaipur, but the aircraft pilot refused and left the Indian airspace. It's a big story we're getting at this. There's a scare on air. This is the India airspace scare. This is through sources within the ATC, where the Delhi ATC has made a suggestion to a flight to turn around and go back to Jaipur to land. However, the aircraft pilot has refused and left the airspace of India is what we know. Now, what really has happened is that the aircraft was on way from Tehran to Guangzhou in China. Munish Pandey has more details in that story. Munish, what's really going on? What are sources within the ATC indicating about the refusal of this pilot to land then in Jaipur and leaving the Indian airspace altogether?
Well, Sneha, what we have been given to understand is that an Indian Air Force jet was scrambled from Jodhpur and Punjab to intercept an Iranian aircraft, which was, there was a bomb scare on board. Now, after receiving the input, the security agencies were diverted, and they were basically the security agencies were active to find out more about this. What we have been given to understand is that at this point of time there is an investigation going on. More details are awaited in this particular development, which is a major security concern as far as Indian agencies are concerned.
We have no information just yet, Munish, or there are some details about the nature of the threat. It is being said that this is a bomb threat of sorts.
Sneha, at this point of time, there are not much details which have come out, but we have been given to understand is that the security agencies have been activated. 2 IAF Indian Air Force aircrafts were activated to find out more about this. As far as the agency are concerned, they are not divulging more details about this case. Once the primary investigation is over, then we are expecting that there will be some word from the agencies.
And we don't know anything about this plane just yet?
It was an Iranian aircraft. That is what we have been given to understand. There was a bomb scare on the on board of this aircraft, and once this input was received by the security agencies, then the Indian Air Force was activated. They were given the details. Apart from Indian Air Force, there are other security agencies which have been given this particular input about this bomb scare on the Iranian aircraft on board. And after getting the inputs, apart from the Indian Air Force, there are security agencies. They are investigating the matter. Whether this was the actual threat or not, that is still to be investigated by the agency.
And where is this plane right now as we speak, Munish? All right, I understand there are some details that have just come in to tell our viewers that the permission to land in Delhi, that was denied after Mahan Air contacted the Delhi airport, the ATC essentially, saying that there is a bomb threat and that they need to land immediately in Delhi city. The Delhi ATC has suggested the aircraft to go to Jaipur, but the aircraft pilot refused and left the Indian airspace is what we are learning. Security agencies are monitoring the plane and there's a scare. This is an Iranian passenger jet which was flying over the Indian airspace. The final destination was Guangzhou in China. Indian Air Force jets have scrambled as well. With this alert, the passenger jet is now moving towards China, is what we know. It was on its way from Tehran, Iran to Guangzhou in China. This is the Mahan Air that contacted the Delhi airport ATC after the airline received a bomb threat for an immediate landing at Delhi. That permission was denied. The ATC in Delhi suggested the aircraft to go to Jaipur, but the aircraft pilot did not, and right now has left the Indian airspace, I beg your pardon. It is now headed towards China, which was its final destination.